Welcome to The Hypnotist, the show that gives you inside access to cutting-edge hypnosis with real clients facing genuine issues. Brought to you by the hypnotherapist demanded by celebrities, CEOs, and even royalty, Adam Cox. These recordings took place live from Adam's clinic in London's world-famous Harley Street. This podcast features powerful hypnosis, so do not listen while driving or operating machinery. This recording is not suitable for those with epilepsy or severe mental health issues. So, get yourself comfortable and enjoy today's episode of The Hypnotist.
Hi, it's Adam here, and in this episode of The Hypnotist, I'm going to be doing a very quick hypnosis session inspired by another poem. So recently I've been taking inspiration from the lyrics, the words from poems, the symbolism in poems, and realizing that actually they're often too short to kind of create a full hypnosis session, but they can be the anchor in which a hypnosis session is built around. One of the key things with recorded hypnosis sessions, when there isn't someone I'm actually working with, you can't really link it to an individual need, and you can't calibrate with a feedback loop with that particular person. But what you can do is you can tap into general conditions or issues that many people face. So this particular hypnosis session is going to be inspired by a poem called Dreams by Langston Hughes. It's a very short poem, but the essence of this poem is that there is a consequence to giving up on your dreams. And I think a lot of people, and it's one of my favorite books, by the way, is a book called The Alchemist, which for me is a book about the importance of following a dream. With no guarantee of success, with no guarantee of achievement, but the journey of pursuing a dream gives so much value in and of itself. In the book, The Alchemist, he witnesses his father, different people that had a dream and then lost sight of that dream, whether it was his father or a crystal shop owner. But in essence, there is a tragedy linked to allowing dreams to die. And a dream in this sense is not the dream that you have when you sleep. For me, it's a dream which is a compelling vision, a goal, something aspirational that you truly desire. And that dream is magical when you pursue it. And if you don't pursue it, then I think it cultivates an environment where you can be angry and bitter and frustrated and unpleasant in many ways. One of the key questions I will ask someone, if I'm getting to know someone, is, what are your dreams? What are the things that you're most passionate about? Because I think it gives an incredible insight to an individual. What are the things that they want most? What are the things that they aspire to have or to be or to do? Is really illuminating. So in this very brief hypnosis session, the poem Dreams by Langston Hughes will be a small component of that, but in essence, it's a hypnosis session to, if the essence of this poem is that, the consequence of dreams dying, for some people listening, their dreams aren't dead yet, but they might be in a coma. They might be on a life support machine. They might be tired and weak. So how do we revitalize those dreams to create those incredible resourceful feelings of enthusiasm and passion and motivation and determination that flow very naturally when you have a dream that you're pursuing? So find a quiet place where you won't be disturbed, relax, and enjoy the session. Take a deep breath in And as you breathe in a resourceful feeling of relaxation. And as you exhale, if it's safe to do so, allow your eyelids to close, and as they close, I want you to get a sense of, just by breathing in and breathing out, you're able to allow yourself to go deeper and deeper, relaxed. Not because relaxation is necessary for hypnosis, but because it's almost like oil on heavy machinery. It just makes everything that much smoother and easier. So continue to breathe in and breathe out, and just notice that tension is leaving your body, enabling you to go deeper and deeper, relaxed. Now, I want you to use the power of your imagination to imagine that you are in a luscious field. And maybe this is a field of long grass, or maybe some kind of wheat or grain like barley. But as you look around when you're in the center of this field, I want you to see that as far as you can see, there is something valuable around you. There is value in the wheat, the grain, the barley, or the grass. I want you to imagine it's a sunny day, feeling the warmth of the sun on your face. And I want you to get a sense that this is a fertile field filled with something of value. I want you to get a sense that here in this field you can look into the clouds and do what we do when we look into a cloud when we're in that relaxed state, and we can drift off and wander into our imagination. Start thinking about the future, start thinking about our dreams. Not dreams as in those weird dreams of falling or running. Not a dream of bumping into people that you've met before, or even being naked in your school assembly. I want you to think of the kind of dreams that are desirable futures for you. And as you look into that cloud surrounded by that fertile field, I want you to get a sense that either you have, or at one point in your life you did have, a dream that would represent the most desirable future for you. Maybe it's a career dream, or maybe it's a business dream, maybe it's a dream to travel and to see places, or a relationship dream, or a family dream. I want you to think back to the thing you used to think about that would excite you at the prospect of that future. Hold fast to dreams. For if dreams die, life is a broken winged bird that cannot fly. Hold fast to dreams. For when dreams go, life is a barren field, frozen with snow. I want you to imagine that you are levitating above this fertile field on a sunny day until you're in the sky looking down at this field. And in a tree nearby, I want you to see a bird with a broken wing. I want you to get a sense that that bird wishes to fly and yet can't. There will be no vets, no help for this bird. This bird is limited in its ability to do what it was meant to do, which is to fly. And then I want you to look down and then see this field and the crops dying, the grass dying, until there's nothing but soil. See the weather change, and then see a frost come, and then the frost is then built on by snow. And I want you to get a sense that even though this field is capable of producing so much important things, beautiful things, at the point where it's frozen and barren, nothing will grow. The bird cannot fly, and the field does not allow anything to grow. And then I want you to think back to your dream and make a choice. By pursuing a dream, there is no guarantee that you will accomplish that thing that matters most to you. But by giving up on a dream, by knowing that there's something that you want and you're not pursuing it, I want you to imagine that would be like the bird voluntarily choosing not to fly, even if it doesn't have a broken wing. Imagine a farmer with a fertile field and not sowing any seeds in that field, allowing it to be barren even when the weather improves. I wonder what seeds you can start sowing that would give the possibility of a chain of events that take you closer and closer to your dream. What if your wing isn't broken? And what if your field isn't barren? What if you just need to take flight? What if you just need to plant a few seeds and allow sunshine and rainwater to do the rest? Imagine spring has come. The field is starting to grow again. The bird miraculously no longer has that broken wing and is able to fly. And then, as you think about your dream, see yourself in your dream, living that dream. Not just knowing that it's something that you intend to have or want or desire, but see yourself actually living that dream, doing the very thing that would represent you, living and experiencing it. And as you see yourself doing that, just create the belief that this dream is possible for you and that you are unlocking the resources necessary to pursue it. In many cultures, many religions, there's a belief system. A belief system that a dream or an idea would not come to you unless you had the capabilities and resources to achieve it. And I wonder what would happen if you started to believe that because you can see yourself living that dream, even if it's difficult, you have the capabilities to get there. And it may not be easy, but it's worthwhile. Because at some point in the future, age will mean that you don't have the energy, you don't have perhaps the health to pursue your dream at that point in time. If not this dream, then what dream? And if not now, then when? And as you ask themselves your questions, allow your subconscious mind over the next few days and weeks to provide you with the answers. Not, can I pursue this dream, but how will I make progress on this dream? That is now a mission for your subconscious mind that will give you intuition and ideas all you need to do is act on them. It's time to leave the field, find yourself back in the present, listening to my voice, and I want you to get a sense that very soon you will awaken. Take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your nose. Just wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, get a sense that you're in your own physical body right now. As I count from 1 to 10 to awaken you, you will awaken feeling motivated, resourceful, determined, and committed to pursuing your dream. Starting to count to awaken you. 1, 2, 3, waking up. 4, 5, 6, more alert. 7, 8, open your eyes, open your eyes. 9, 10, wide awake, wide awake, wide awake.
Thank you for listening to The Hypnotist with Adam Cox, the show that gives you inside access to cutting-edge hypnosis with real clients facing genuine issues. To automatically receive the latest episodes, please subscribe. If you'd like to support the show, please share this episode with just one friend you think it could help. And if this episode helped you, please leave us a 5-star review.